out in Tokyo and we were preparing in 35 degrees. The next morning we woke up and it was just, couldn't see Mount Fuji, which was literally right out of my bedroom window. I was like, oh my goodness, it's dreadful. And we had to drive through Mount Fuji to get to the other side of the mountain where the Fuji Speedway was. And when we exited the tunnel, it was even worse on the other side of the mountain. But it was so cold. And I remember being on the start line shivering, thinking like, oh my goodness me, like the Tour of Yorkshire, this is the last time I was this cold. And it means that you just feel awful. I just felt dreadful for most of the race. And I was desperately trying not to burn any matches because I knew I'd need them. But also I was trying to stay warm. So it meant that I'd never had to experience that. And I felt as though I wasn't making good decisions. But when I watch back and I listen to other people's take of how I performed, I was making really good decisions. But I was just so cold, I couldn't give myself credit at the time. But I think one of the privileges of being an athlete has been to a number of games is that there's this short window after a games where you can flip it on the sixpence and just keeping your feet on the ground, but sort of looking at it from almost somebody else's eyes and thinking, I'm going to enjoy this while it lasts because it won't last forever. I think as I was walking up the red carpet to the James Bond premiere, I was like, wow. And then Daniel Craig brushed past and it was just amazing. We walked in and we sat down and they showed the Duchess of Cambridge arriving with the Duke of Cambridge and they sat behind us in the box. And that was a real surreal moment. So that the whole period was a huge privilege, and it kind of draws a line around Christmas and the sports personality of the year. So when the Laureus Awards announced me as a nomination, and it kind of, you get to relive it again, and it makes your heart beat faster. It's a very big honour, and to be part of that list and to be honoured globally is never something you expect. So it's a huge thanks to those who put my name down and wanted me to be there.